Naked, I was pregnant for twins. I had a miscarriage the whole time. I wish I had someone in this group that could actually go like, guys, actually I'm pregnant, actually I'm gonna have a baby. I'm today, they're holding hands, I don't know. It's a lot. Wait, how's your period 2 weeks late normal? That doesn't mean I'm pregnant, I don't know. Do you think you could be though? I don't know. Girl, you can't be pregnant with Diamond's baby.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Young, Famous and African episode 3 review. Anki gives Annie a lowdown of everything she said to Fantana, and Annie was shocked and she was like, Fantana, I am really disappointed in you. And Fantana looked at her like, girl, I'm loyal to Swanky. And Annie was like, well, she still demands the voice note that Swanky said of last year. She demands the voice. And he kept saying he lied. She was like, fuck you. So Zari and Swanky, they go outside. And it feels like everybody ganged up against her. And she was like, Fantana, nice. Fantana is like, girl, don't blame me. So Annie leaves. Kefi feels like Zari is too fake. So Naked DJ invited Diamond and Louis to the Lion and Safari Park for them to catch up, as it's been a while. Diamond came to the location and he blamed Naked DJ for not telling him how this location looks like, as he was the only one that dressed odd, and he bought new jeans, new shirts. I was like, man, I look stupid. Naked was like, stop blaming yourself and come off it. Let's do what we are here for. So Diamond kept complaining because he looked so off. Naked was like, no stress, no complaint. It's just saying Diamond needs to shut up. A jeep, and they have an instructor guiding them on how to ride on this obstacle course. Naked DJ and Diamond, they are in one jeep, while Louis is in another jeep. So while they were guiding them, Naked was driving. Diamond was scared to his bone marrow, but he did not want to like make Naked feel like he was scared. But man, dude was scared, and they finished that. Louis said this is like therapy for him, and it is Naked teased Louis about Kefi, and they asked him about Kefi. He was like, he doesn't know much about Kefi.
We haven't had a chance to get to know each other. So I just know she's cute, she's gorgeous, she's fine, she's beautiful, she's successful, she's made it, she's responsible, she looks like she has kind eyes, she's, wow, yeah, she's, wow, okay, yeah. Kefi.
I guess keep her.
So Diamond kept asking questions about Kefi, and Louis answered, and he was like, why is this one asking me? And he was like, let the best man win. So in return, Louis asked Diamond about Fantana, and Naked decided to excuse them. And Diamond told Louis that him is just trying to have fun, no, nothing more, no feelings. Football training day with the ladies, Kelly felt like her event was a waste of time. And Zari comes first. They sit together. Zari talks to Kelly and apologizes to Kelly about her event, that she'll take accountability. She's sorry for what went down at her event. And Kelly is like, Zari has conscience. Remember when Kefi said Zari's two-faced? Was when Zari and Swanky went outside to discuss. So it was Kefi, Fantana, Nadia, and Kelly on the table. So Kelly tells Zari that Kefelewa said Zari is two-faced. But Kelly was like, this girl does not know you much, so maybe it's just her opinion. So Kelly also said Annie is going through a lot, and Naked was going to see Annie. So Kelly kind of felt somehow bad. It wasn't her. Annie does not want to be in the midst of this her group of friends. Her heart is so heavy. So Annie meets up with Naked DJ. Naked DJ comes to meet Annie in her residence. Annie told Naked what Swanky and Zari did, and like they came together to drag her and like they hate her. And she tells Naked something that happened to her last season. People go through things that we really have no idea about.
The whole of last year, even in the group, I wasn't coming out enough. Naked, I was pregnant. For twins. I had a miscarriage the whole time. I wish I had someone in this group that could actually go like, guys, actually I'm pregnant, actually I'm having a baby.
She said it's only Innocent and her mom that knew about this. And Naked DJ was like, he thought he came to settle an argument, but what he's hearing is very deep. Naked tells Annie to forget about that voice note. Apparently, it's that voice note she's holding that is paining her. And he encourages her. He was like, fuck all the bullshit. We are all family. And Annie concluded that they are all intimidated by her person. Naked organized a team party for the group for peace sake. And Nadia wonders if Annie will attend. Louis said the energy feels good, something positive for a change. Zari asked Naked about his wife, and Naked was like, you all broke her heart. Zari asked Kefi what she had about, what Kefi said about her being two-faced. Kefi explained herself and said she did not regret what she said. Even Zari said, this team stuff is peaceful, something positive for one. All dressed old school, they all have fun, and Zari said she's over everything that happened. Though Kefi does not believe her, they all try to skate. Some of them do not know how to skate. So Louis was trying to have fun, and the men also wore this afro wig. Louis was wearing his wig, trying to play, and he fell, and his wig fell off. Fantana helped him, pulled him up. She helped him. Nadia says not Fantana helping Louis. So everybody comes with this peaceful mindset. It's so peaceful. They have fun to the fullest. Boom. Annie walks in. Annie greets everybody. Annie plans to stay for 10 to 15 minutes. She said, as I find my way in this cold crowd with this cold animals. Fantana says Zari and Annie's relationship is scary. So Zari and Annie hold hands. They hold each other and they're like, everything is cool. They are cool with each other and they want to like try and see what the future holds.
You're really okay, huh? Zari. Their relationship really scares me. I don't know if Zari's about to like punch Annie in the face. I don't know if Annie wants to punch Zari in the face.
Annie said she's tired of fighting with everybody. So Kelly walks in and Naked said, my woman has arrived. And everybody laughs, please. Swanky apologizes to Kelly for ruining her event with different kind of basbos. Yes, and they hug each other and Kelly was okay. She forgive them. Naked DJ said, let's find out if somebody is okay. He goes to Louis and hugs Louis. Fantana was like, no, I shouldn't have said what I said to Louis. She goes to Louis, apologizes to him, and they hug each other. Louis also felt like he should have been the one to apologize to her first, but he forgives Fantana. And Nadia was like, yo, my girl is matured. I'm proud of my girl. Kefi says, Annie, I want to talk to you, and everybody heard. So while they were talking, Nadia and Zari were gossiping at one corner, like, what are they saying? and one of them said, "She's a new girl, she's new in this group." Frankie was near them, hearing their voice, their discussion, and he was like, he's getting irritated. He doesn't want to be in the midst of fakeness. So he left to another corner. Annie is in her residence. She'll be with her family and kids. She calls her husband Innocent to Baba. She hopes her and Zari will find a common ground. She misses home. She feels so alone in this place. Her husband and her catch up, and he gives the kids to come and say hi to mommy, and she talks to her kids and her husband. Fontana comes to her girl's house, Nadia, to come and spend some time with Nadia. Nadia asked her that why did she apologize to Louis. She was like, Louis is a nice guy, and she felt like she went overboard. So she apologized to him. The apology was needed. Nadia says Fontana seems uncomfortable. So Fontana told her she hasn't seen her period and she kind of feels somehow. And could she be pregnant? Nadia said,
My period is like almost 2 weeks late. But that's normal. How's your period 2 weeks late normal? That doesn't mean I'm pregnant. I don't know. Do you think you could be though? I don't know. Girl, you can't be pregnant with diamonds, baby.